how can the people know who to vote for if they do not know who is in the party that, is capable or can be formidable enough for them to throw up? This is the issue. Nigerians don't even know where the PDP stands at the moment because there have been several issues. The last time I had a conversation about the PDP, I had the Deputy National Publicity Secretary here with me, and he was unable to tell me exactly if Wike would be ousted and kicked out of the party. We've seen several people who are in support of Wike. I think I saw an interview with the former Benue State governor who said he's unapologetic about the fact that he was part of the G5 governors, even though he didn't win his Senate seat. He's happy that Atiku has left the party. Why is Wike still in the party if he has openly said that he's going to deliver for Mr. President come 2027? Does that not make the PDP look weak in the eyes of everybody who's watching, including the people that you hope to get votes from?
Miriam, politics is not mathematics. It's not journalism. It's not a company where you just sit down and say, this one is not performing, let me sack him. This one is not doing well, let me sack him. You don't sack in politics just like that. In politics, I don't know how to say it. If I say,
Tunji, you're a lawyer. What constitutes anti-party activities more than a man who openly tells you in a media party that I work for the APC president, I will make sure that I deliver votes to him come 2027? Isn't that people have been kicked out of parties for less than that. So, except you're trying to...
Miriam, I'm not debating whether or not people have committed anti-party activities. And if we are talking about people who have committed anti-party activities, we're not going to talk only about Minister Wike alone. And that's why I said it's not that easy. Because when people talk about Mr. Wike alone, we are not being fair to him. I'm saying so because you remember 2023, we have Governor Seyi Makinde, we have Governor Autumn, we have Governor Ipiasu or something, and one other person. They openly work against the party. So if Wike deserve to be punished, they also deserve to be punished. We even have Chief Bode George. So many of them like that. So many of stakeholders, big stakeholders, some members of the party who have committed this anti-party. If you are to sack everybody, what will remain of your party? And that's why I say in politics, they say don't go away. It's not in politics. It's come here that you have in politics. And that's why Mr. Jerry Ghana is calling on Mr. Peter Obi to return back to PDP. Because you don't chase people away from party. You bring people into the party. You manage yourself sometimes to accommodate and get what you're looking for. Politics is not company where you just have somebody and just employ another person to cover his face. No. You need members, you need people. It's our number. So if you say you are sacking Minister Wike, do you think you're sacking Mr. Wike, you are sacking only Mr. Wike? You are sacking so many other people. Once you say Mr. Wike is suspended, you're sacking. Almost half of people in Rivers State who are loyal to him, or even all of them, are gone. If you say some other people in other states that are loyal to him are gone. In Oyo State, if you sack Mr. Governor, it's not only him that you are sacking. It's only when you are sacking people like Tunji, who's a small boy in that game, that you can say go to hell. In quotes, I'm a small boy in quotes because I have leaders. So if you want to sack people like the people we are talking about, you have to be careful. Otherwise, there won't be party again. There must be a political party for you to run. We are having problems. We are having troubles. That you can see that it's being stabilized to an extent. For me, as a sincere member of the party, I'm not sure we have the capacity to compete in 2027. I won't lie to you. And in my opinion,
this might be the most sincere response I've gotten from any member of the People's Democratic Party in the past few months about the standing of the People's Democratic Party come 2027. It takes me to my next level of questioning, which is obviously an alliance, because I heard the aviation minister yesterday on channels, making his own political mathematics or giving his own political geometry as to what will play out in the elections in 2027. In fact, he had said that if the ADC likes, they should make Atiku the presidential candidate and make Peter Obi the vice. It will still not work. If you make Peter Obi the presidential candidate, of course, Atiku will not want to be his vice because he's been that before. So it would not work. But then I want to ask, would the PDP be open to an alliance with the ADC, knowing that it is a game of numbers? Just like Kayamo said, even though someone has said that, hey, Buhari has died with his how many million votes, how do you get those million votes that are hanging? If there be a coalition between the PDP and the ADC and maybe some fragmented parts of the Labour Party, maybe you can garner enough votes. But how will that happen? Is there any possibility with Saraki and the rest of the members of the BOT, at the helm of affairs?
Yeah, thank God you have said it. The leadership of the party have said that, look, PDP is not going to form any alliance with anybody. If you want anybody who wants to join PDP, should come and join PDP and work with PDP. For forming alliance with any party, that has been ruled out by the leadership of the party, and that is the position of the party, as far as I know. Probably that's one of the reasons why Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and co left the party. You can see since the emergence of ADC, there have been no much Ula Balu or crisis in PDP. It appeared the target is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and now that is gone, you can see there is a bit of a stabilization in the party to an extent.
But does that mean that the PDP? Does that mean that the PDP is going to be forfeiting, its place in the 2027 election? Because Atiku gone, yes, but what then?
No, PDP will feed the candidates, and that's my worry to an extent. I won't lie to you as a party, as a person who I have been saying it even before now, that as long as we have 3 candidates for major party, Asiwaju will continue to win. And that was the strategy in 2023. If Atiku and Obi had joined together in 2023, Asiwaju will not be president today. So if today again you see Mr. Atiku contesting somewhere, you see Mr. Peter Obi contesting somewhere, you see PDP having a candidate, there is no way they will win. APC will win. In other words, indirectly they are giving it to APC. So if I have my way, I will want a situation whereby all major parties will come together and work together. But it's not possible, particularly in PDP, because it's not possible now because PDP has been polarized. There are elements in PDP whose job is just to ensure that the party is not stabilized and to give a easy pass to the ruling party.
If Madam Locke are calling for a Beduleki, with the way they are wooing Peter Obi to that, because I read the comments of Babangida Ali when he was saying that Tinubu should be allowed to complete 8 years. And you see IFRC putting on space cap of PDP, and yet it's on the grand events of APC. So you have to guess, if tomorrow you woo Peter Obi to that place, because Peter Obi now run to that place with the people, at the end of the day, the PDP led by Wike now decide to give their support to the APC, which I know will definitely happen on the last day. What will be the fate of Peter Obi? So thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Lucky. Tunji, that question is obviously for you.
I can't hear. Is it him or her?
Her. She's saying that since you're saying still bordering on the disciplinary actions here, the PDP is trying to woo Peter Obi to the PDP, and with all of his voters and his massive, backbone or whatever. And then at the end of the day, with Fayose and the rest of them who are still, owing allegiance to Mr. President, if at the end of the day they still hand over the election to Mr. President, what will be the fate of Peter Obi? That's what she's asking.
Marianne, let me correct the wrong impression. PDP is not winning Mr. Peter Obi. This is the problem we have in this country. One person will make statements, and they will generalize that statement to be a statement of everybody. One of the elders of the party, Mr. Jerry Ghana, made that plea to Peter Obi. Mr. Jerry Ghana is not PDP. That is his own opinion, his own view.
He's a member of the PDP.
So if I say anything now, does that mean that is the position of PDP? Whatever I say here now, does that mean that is the position of the PDP? Or that is statement by the PDP? That was why I also hear people talk about PDP has sold their presidential ticket to the south. I don't know where they get that information from. Nothing as such happened. So what I'm saying, that's why we see one person from one particular part of the country will commit an offense. Rather than say Mr. Sanusi commit an offense, they will say the Northerner, the Southerner, or the Afenifere will take position, and they will come and say the Southwest has decided. The AGF will take decision. They will say the Northerners have decided. Mr. Jerry Ganai was the only person that said so. He was calling Mr. Peter Obi, trying to win him into the party. So if nobody is even, in fact, it's not even. In fact, I would not even advise Mr. Peter Obi to come if he wants to come. If what he's looking for is to become presidential candidate, because he cannot win that ticket if they throw the primary open. Even if I'm telling you, he can't win. Not only in PDP, even in ADC. If they throw that primary open, because most of the people who follow or support Mr. Peter Obi are not part of the party. They will not support him in the party. They will not join the party. And when they are doing primary election, they will not be there. They will leave him alone. And they want him to win. They only want him to become candidate and start voting for him. He can't walk. They have to follow him to wherever he goes.
Okay.
Wherever he goes, they must follow him to there to where he goes. Otherwise, when they are picking delegates, they will not be there. And they do election today in ADC. And Mr. Peter Obi is part of the ADC. Atiku will win. Not because of any money. But because one of the people in the ADC today are people who are loyal to Atiku, who are moving. How many people that are loyal to Obi as the camp to ADC? How many people? It's not about people saying he's a good man. Nigeria don't vote for good man. No. They vote for people who can do the politics.
Okay.
They don't care about your goodness. So it's not about whether or not you are good. So Mr. Peter Obi, if people they love him, wherever he goes, they follow him. They should follow him. If he's going to PDP, the only thing they can do to make him win that ticket in PDP is that they follow him there and they become part of the structure. Otherwise, he will not win. And I can't guarantee if he goes today, he cannot win. In fact, if I contest with him, I can even win the primary.